And welcome to Everything Bang. This is the Snake Pit. I'm joined by the phenomenal Robert Irwin. Hello, Robert.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? But it's good to see you all. There we go. Hey guys.
How are you keeping with the COVID-19 pandemic over in Australia?
First of all, I hope you all are keeping well and safe in this crazy time in isolation. I'm currently just in my backyard at home at Australia Zoo. It's about to start pouring rain, so I might actually have to move inside in a second. I might have to move undercover a little bit, so bear with me. It is...
So does it rain a lot then in Australia then? It seems like it. But again, you've got Yorkshire that rains all the time.
just starting to get a little bit rainy. Here, we'll come under here.
There's something exciting, isn't there, with your show Crikey Meets the Earrings that's happening in the States. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
And that is, we actually have a very cool new episode of Crikey It's the Irwins, our Animal Planet show, that's coming to you Saturday night in the USA at 8 p.m. And it's a little different. This is actually the wedding special, and it's all about Bindi and Chandler's recent wedding. How they met, their engagement, and of course the big day and how it all unfolded. It was definitely a pretty crazy day, really crazy time. So exciting, so special for our family, and we're really happy to get to share that with you on Animal Planet, and you'll get to see how it all happened. So that's going to be cool. That's Saturday 8 p.m. and then 7 p.m. Central Time for everyone in the US. So yeah, be sure to check that out.
Of course, congratulations to Bindi and of course Chandler on their wedding. How's things happening with the zoo with the pandemic?
Basically, everything happening at the zoo, it's pretty crazy times. I think for the entire world, we're definitely seeing the best and worst out of people. I think there's some negative aspects, of course. I mean, living through a pandemic, it's a pretty crazy thing, and I feel bad for so many people. And definitely when this all hit, even here in Australia, of course, there was a lot of panic buying and everyone just kind of going a little bit crazy. But it seems like now everyone's realizing that we're all in this together, and we all have to just stay positive and get through it. You know, we got to stay home when you can, and don't shake hands, don't hug anyone, just stay away, wear a mask, and we'll be just fine. It really is sad to see, though, in so many regions how hard it's hitting. Luckily in Australia, we've been pretty lucky that we haven't seen the huge amount of numbers like in a lot of other places. And at Australia Zoo, of course, we are not open at the moment with all the regulations going on. So it's a pretty interesting time. With the zoo not being open, our animals and everything has to still go on. I mean, everything has to still be fed. We've still got to make sure that the family of 1,200 animals are all happy and healthy and doing great. And so it's been pretty interesting making sure that they're all happy with no guests coming in. So it's a little bit spooky walking through the zoo and, you know, our beautiful lush gardens and all of the roos that are out in the paddocks, and it's all lovely, but just no people. It's like your own little private zoo. It's kind of odd, but we're definitely making sure that everything ticks over and that it's all going to be really good when it's all back open and up and running. So yeah.
So is there any ways that we can chip in and get involved supporting Australia Zoo?
There are definitely a lot of ways though that you can help and get involved. Of course, with our non-profit organisation Wildlife Warriors, wildlifewarriors.org, you can head over there to support the conservation work that we're still doing. Even though the zoo itself is closed, the Wildlife Hospital is still treating animals. We're still doing our worldwide conservation, making sure that all of that ticks over. And then for the zoo itself, it's definitely a lot involved, feeding over 1,000 animals. And the team are working very hard, at least 2 meters away from each other. And yeah, but there are definitely ways you can support that as well. I mean, you can go to the Australia Zoo website, australiazoo.com, and you can do the Adopt an Animal program, which is really fun. You can actually buy Well, you sort of get these little updates on how the animals are doing. So you can't literally adopt an animal. You can't take a rhino home with you, unfortunately. That'd be really cool. But you can adopt, for example, one of our rhinoceros iguanas, or one of our, maybe a red panda, and you can get information on how they're doing and sort of have your own little animal to take care of. You can also check out the Australia Zoo shop as well, also at australiazoo.com, and we've got some pretty exciting stuff there. So even though the zoo's not open, you can still get your Australia Zoo apparel and all of the 50th anniversary stuff, and some of my photography if you want as well. We've also got something really exciting happening at the moment, which is called Crikey Club.
That sounds quite interesting. What's that entail?
Yeah, so if you head to Crikey Club, you can also find out the information on the Australia Zoo website. That's kind of our video sort of platform. And we're doing some cool stuff. While the zoo's not open, we're going around and giving you little tours of some of the areas that we often might not be able to show you, during opening hours. And, all the behind the scenes stuff, jumping in with snakes and chameleons and giraffes and all the crazy animals that we have here. So it's pretty fun. I definitely suggest checking that out for sure.
It sounds like you have been kept on your toes during this pandemic.
It's definitely busy times, I think, for all of us. And it seems like, in this time, we're definitely trying to spread the word of positivity, whether it's on social media or through those, video platforms that we have on Crikey Club, is just to show that there's always positivity in the world, and there's definitely exciting things happening. And there's always something fun to look forward to. And I think that's another reason why we're so excited for the Animal Planet Bindi and Chandler wedding special as well, because that's kind of a little glimpse of positivity. It was a crazy time when they got married, because before all of this hit, of course, Bindi and Chandler had a pretty exciting plan for what they wanted their wedding to be. It was going to be this beautiful ceremony with 200 people, Chandler's family and our family and everything. Of course, that couldn't happen. It had to be very, very, very small in the end. But it was going to be a beautiful big ceremony. And then as all the regulations came through and as this crazy pandemic started, they had to rethink all of that. And they did such a great job. They wanted to make sure, first of all, that everyone was safe and healthy, and that we were following all the rules and making sure that it was, 100% all good. But we also wanted a time to celebrate love and celebrate positivity in a very turbulent, tumultuous time for the world. So I'm very, very proud of them for that, and it's really exciting to see that story. It's a little bit dramatic with everything going on, but in the end, it's just beautiful. We were all very emotional and very excited for them both to be starting their married life, and it's a very exciting time for sure. So yeah, we're excited to share that, so you can have a little inside look at how it all happened. And yeah, it's going to be really nice. We definitely live in a pretty crazy time in the world, but I'm really happy that Bindi and Chandler got married, and that that they're happy and they can kind of fight this as a team. So it's really cool.
Well, we're going to leave it here. Is there anything else you want to add?
Thank you so much, guys, for logging on and getting that little update on how everything at the zoo is going. And one more time, definitely check out the wedding special. It's Saturday on Animal Planet in the USA, 8 p.m, 7 p.m. Central Time. It's going to be awesome. And then it will be going all around the world as well. It'll be going to other countries. It's going to be coming to Australia a little bit later and kind of releasing at different times depending on where you are. So just keep an eye out for it. We'll probably be sharing about it. Animal Planet will, and you'll be informed when it comes out if you don't live in the US. So yeah, be sure to have a look at that. And stay safe, guys. Stay positive, and please be kind to one another. Just be nice. We're all in this together. We all got to take care of each other, and wash your hands.
And thank you to Robert for talking to us.
All right, see you later. Stay safe. And check out australiazoo.com. There's some exciting stuff.